I have been chatting for a hot second, but I didn't go live. The fuzz is real. Okay, look down below. You ready? Oh, wait. I want to start. Oh, I want it to start over. Did it? Maybe can I? Nope. All right, we're just gonna let it loose. Mysteries beyond compare. She's a teacher, she's a queen, streaming live on every screen. When the spiciest facts unfold, Judy's heart is brave and bold. Art and clues they intertwine. Dance with me, Mark. She'll solve it every time. You're off camera, so no one can tell.
I'm dancing. Boobs. I mean.
Judy's got this, everyone knows. From the easel to the shows, watch her tackle every twist. Spicy truth she won't resist.
Okay, so we're talking about boobs and tackle. Okay.
Thank you to Goldie for this. All right. One of these times I'm gonna figure out how to do that, like, legitimately.
That was hilarious.
The day is not today.
I saw you take us down, and then you came up and you started doing your thing. It's like, I gotta do this. And then you started playing the music. I'm like, you gotta go live, Judy. You gotta go live first.
Nah. That was just for me and you. Oh my. Okay.
That was funny.
Hey, PDD, how you do? Two of us, see, back from the void. Mav took some time out and, off to the wilderness, which, oh my gosh, I wish my body could handle that. At least to the extent that I used to.
Like, you need to go live first.
Details.
Right, and she's like, oh my God, I'm not live.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, Raven, hello, Matt. Cicero, your joke today about broke me, and for all the bad reasons, I think. Sue Bear, thank you for the cheese. I am definitely fascinated with cheese. Matt G, yep. Mark, yeah, you should have seen. Yes, I am the teching queen, which means not at all. Not at all.
Just as long as you remember, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Is that a line from something?
Maybe.
Should I know that? I don't know. James K, good to see you, my friend. Mark has a warrant for his arrest. I would not be surprised, Gia. I would not be surprised.
Perhaps Andy instructed the magistrate.
Attempted dog napping? Tell me Zoe is safe. Does she have a protective order, Gia? I mean, my goodness.
I haven't attempted to dog nap it yet.
Yet. Did everyone hear that? Oh, see, now I'm seeing in the private chat. Mark very kindly said, you need to click go live first. Lol. Yep. Because Judy does tech. Grift Kai. Grift Kai. You've had a day too. Just Molly's doing well. That's what we get to. What we get to hold on to is that at least right now, she's doing well. And I'm glad that Gia, that Zoe has a security team from Scotland, because between Mark and Witch, I don't know. That poor dog.
Well, blame Witch. I mean, it's her fault. I mean, she's the one that taught me into it.
You are blaming your internet wife?
Yes, I am.
Not very brave of you. That's fine.
I mean, it's perfectly brave. It's just not very noble.
Valid.
I mean, anybody who can blame Witch for anything that she didn't do is brave in my book. I mean, there's a fine line between that and being stupid. I mean, usually it's the end result.
Yeah, because she doesn't do well with idiots. She's just like, listen, here's my receipts. Here's what you did. You gotta knock it off.
She'll be messaging me in a minute. She'll be like, fucking didn't talk about me like that.
I hope you won't eat the dog.
She totally would. She would. She would
Shots
definitely.
fired. Shots fired. My goodness. Hey,
That's Shuggy, apparently. Authenticated.
from the man that made me put chocolate pudding on top of, what was that? Please tell me it wasn't Chili Mac. It might have been Chili Mac or like some kind of pasta related MRE. This is from the man that made me put protein chocolate pudding, which are, those are 3 words right there you do not want to put together. That was gross.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd want to put. Yeah. I can almost taste it now.
Yeah, it was. Well, especially because I made the mistake of reading the ingredients, and the protein part was
never read the
broth.
ingredients.
It was beef broth. Who puts beef broth into chocolate pudding? Who does that? See, I would much rather have had the
Americans, apparently.
No, military. There's a rather large difference between Americans at large and the military. The military can put up with stuff like that. Most of us, lily fair Americans, crumble like I did.
I can remember having cold apple crumble and custard in a ration pack, and no. It was only because we ran out of we ran out of the little fuel box for the fires, so we didn't have any fire. And so I had to eat it cold instead. But
see, the hot versus cold doesn't bother me as much. Like
it was disgusting.
Cold Chinese, cold pizza.
Hot is fine, but yeah.
Now Griff Kai is putting the link in the chat for the files. I peeky pooed just a little bit today. I looked in and I was like, one of the first things I saw was a big old cipher. Now I think it was just like a replacement cipher, kind of like a cryptogram. I am hoping. We shall see. Another one was the grid that we failed horribly on last time, which was like 2 weeks ago. Because I caught the vid. My first freaking time since 2020 was when it first hit. My first time actually catching it. And I have what's a polite way of saying it? I'm not medically fragile, but I have a medically unique body. So anything that like a regular person can like get through in 3 days, it'll take me at least double to clear it. Okay, Matt, wait. Pork chops with orange flavored rice, brown sugar, carrots, and okay, Matt, now you're gonna make me hungry. That sounds really good.
So in essence, you're fragile.
Okay, in this household, because my feelings get hurt when someone calls me fragile, we say fragile. Fragile.
That's totally invigorating.
Italian word. No. But yeah, that's that's why we were so careful going into the whole pandemic thing, because we got a diabetic and then we got me. And I can be special. Still got a bit of a cough. Still got I feel schmutzy in the head. But the fun part is I don't have much stamina to begin with. Good Lord. It's in the basement now, but we're gonna work our way back. We've worked our way back.
I know, Gia. The weather is absolutely gorgeous here right now.
I wish I had the leg.
Because I'm only across the road from Gia right
now. Oh. Yeah, rheumatoid arthritis is one big, like, my body hates me because my body eats away at all of my cartilage. And also what we just said, hey Bella. What I've also realized is because I was diagnosed so early, it will be 36 years at Thanksgiving, I think, since I was diagnosed. They have. I have been on everything. Like I started off on gold salts, which were awful because you swallow the pill and it felt like I had eaten a gold watch that was just kind of ruminating in my stomach, and it was that was bad. So and I've been on everything since then, including experimental stuff, which I'm gonna find out in another 20 years what kind of cancer I get. That's fine. It's fine. I've lived a life. We are good. And I help
okay,
push
how
along
much are you going to pay me?
Yeah. Well, I help push along the science. So I'm happy with that. And what I found out, my wonderful wrist fusion.
I'm not stalking Zoe. I'm doing reconnaissance.
Yeah, you are. You're stalking. So on this side, it looks like there's like a little champagne cork stuck in the end of my ulna. It's been like 20 years since I've had the surgery. 20 years since I had the fusion. The main one is still looking fine. This looks like the champagne cork is trying to pop itself. So I may need a revision soon. On top of everything else.
Because you could get a fragile ulnar nerve like chili.
I actually had the medical records to back my stuff up. Call me silly, call me strange. But yeah, the call is coming
you
from
you didn't have to write them yourself.
It absolutely is. I'm sorry. What did you say, Mark? I was so rude.
I said you didn't have to write them yourself.
No, I didn't. And I actually have them. And I have x-rays. And I have all kinds of good over 35 years worth of a medical history. And actually more than that, because when all of my symptoms first started, everyone was like, including the doctors were like, so what's going on with you? So I had tests up the wazoo.
But how long have you got?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I remember when we moved from the East Coast to Arizona, I took a paper copy of my medical files, which was reduced from my
couch. You should not be lifting that kind of weight in your condition.
I know, because it was literally like this thick with all the test results and the lab results.
God, that's like my new textbook.
It was really bad. It was bad. But now it's all digital. So including it, some stuff could drop off. Okay, I'm just saying. Not every I needs to be dotted and T needs to be crossed. When I was a silly 20-something who was dating her physical therapist, which you should not do, because that's kind of against their rules. And one of the doctors was writing notes. She has a crush on
apparently I shouldn't rescue a dog either, but whatever.
Rescue a dog. My goodness.
She wants to come and chill by my own tree. She told me so.
Cicero, I so wish.
She looked at me through Gia's gate. And the look on her face just said it all. She wants to come and chill by mine, which is cool.
Oh, dang. Listen, Suber, at one time I was adorable. I was so cute. I was so cute. Not so much anymore. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's do a little recap, shall we? There's actually a bit. God bless you, Griff Kai, for having the hint page ready. Not for any reason. I'm
Raven,
sure we're
never hunt on an empty stomach.
Oh no! Oh no!
You go hunting for ducks and you end up with a bloody moose or something. Is that? And it's not too bad. But then you got to carry it back to the car, and it's just.
Oh my goodness! All right. Here's episode 1 recap to get us back into where we were when I was so rude as to not stream for a couple weeks. Okay. Story so far. By the year 1934, dazzling young actress Viola Vane had won the hearts of New York City's theater-going public as the star of George Erickson's and Ira Adler's hit production, The Strange Duo. However, Vane took a months-long absence toward the end of The Strange Duo during which time she was replaced by her understudy, Evelyn Kittredge, in a rehearsal for her next starring role in You Can Leave It Right Here. Isn't that adorable? Viola was attacked by her mother, Olga, and disappeared that same night, never to be seen again. At least not until Julia Adler discovered her mummified corpse in the Cadence Theater's attic decades later. As Julia, current owner of the Cadence and granddaughter of Ira, digs through the Cadence's murky past, it becomes clear that not all was well in the time leading up to the murder. Viola broke off her engagement to co-star Hector Rollin. George's wife, Ruth, made it very clear to the director, Ira, that she held Viola in low regard. George himself seemed to have been in financial trouble.
Scandal.
Scandalous. George himself was in what it seemed to be financial trouble because he sold the theater shortly after Viola's murder. Furthermore, George was not the only subject with debts to pay. Soon after the murder, Hector made an undisclosed payment to Ira. So, wait a minute. Ira bought the theater and got a payment from Hector? Okay. But what was the money for? So, in episode 1, clutching the pearls. Episode 1, we were to find the murder weapon.
Then Raven, grab your gun and bring in the cap.
We figured out it was a jeweled cane that belonged to Olga, the mom, but not necessarily did Olga do the murdering, because the forensic report said she died of blunt force trauma to the skull and had defensive wounds to the wrist. The busted up wristwatch says that she died at 5:57. If you're hearing a squeaking in the background, it's because Coco has found a toy. I'm going to apologize now. Anyway, so she was last seen at a rehearsal November 6th, and it appears that she died then at 5:57 on November 6th. The attic inventory listed a bunch of stuff, but we figured out that it was the cane that had been taken from Olga at the rehearsal. So it could be hers. It could be something else.
Yeah, James, sorry, I sat in the duck.
Anyway. Oh, you can't see. Wait a minute. I don't know if anybody can see what that is. But let's see. I mean, because why not? I have a box of these. I think we're gonna put up a different one every week.
Like a Frisian duck.
That's a cow duck. I mean, I grew up in Wisconsin. That had to be number one. Had to be. So, tell you what, Daytona, can you really hear it? Oh my gosh, microphones are too good. Could you please silence Coco's toy? Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I accidentally silenced a squeaky toy for a dog the other day by repeatedly pressing it to tease the dog, and the squeaker flew out at the end of it. I was like, oops. So now it's just a hissy toy.
There, yeah, I'll take the hissy. This one, Sue Bear, normally we only allow one squeaky toy in the house at a time because hubby is rather bothered by them. This one, it's a long tube with a ball inside, and the ball inside is the squeaky thing. So we can't actually. It is, I mean, in my household, who knows? We never know.
I did this, I de-squeaked the toy.
Dogs need some squeak. They need a little squeak. I don't have a minion ducky. That would be kind of funny. Maybe I do, actually.
Get one of those chickens.
There were some duckies in my box of assorted that I did not recognize. We'll see. All right. It did not sound right. There's going to be a lot of things that I say that don't sound right, especially on this channel. Well, yeah, definitely. And a storm just went through. That was supposed to be here last night. It's here now. I hope I don't get another big thunderclap and leave Mark hanging. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? All right.
I'm used to hanging.
I'm going to leave that. Oh, Mav just sent me a picture of his duck. Okay. Hold up. Oh my gosh.
I love the fact that right now we got 2 ducks on screen.
Okay. Hold up. Because Mav has done some amazing work on a Jeep to make it look like it is screen ready from Jurassic Park.
So let's have 3. There we go.
So look at that.
Love it.
That's amazing. I love it. At least, I mean, yeah, that's like T-Rex, right? As opposed to like an alligator or something. I love it. It actually wasn't a police duck, but that would be a really good guess, Sue Bear. Absolutely. I'm
kind of curious. How would you handcuff a duck?
Well, you pull the wings. If you actually pull the wings back onto the top of their back, they can't really move. I mean, that's what you do with like chickens and stuff like that to immobilize them. And it works for larger birds as well. Like I'm talking like cranes it works for. It is a raptor duck. There you go. There you go. All right. So raptor, not a T-Rex. See the feet. Gotta look at the feet, right? That's where I swear I saw something on raptors, on bird raptors the other day on PBS because I am a nerd, and all I could think of was they're freaking dinosaurs. That's where the dinosaurs went. That the dinosaurs are still with us. All right, so we have stuff.
Cicero says chickens go to sleep when you flip them over. Funnily enough, the same thing happens with me.
I would love to see somebody do that with an actual dinosaur. That could be fun. Okay. Let's see if Judy can tech. No guarantees. But I think I have the opening letter from Julia for this episode. Basically, episode 1 was figuring out the murder weapon, which we did. We actually did. It was the cane. We figured it out. We did. So, okay. So let's add that. And let me zoom.
And episode 2, I still have absolutely no idea how that cipher worked.
Yeah. Okay. So at least I'm not the only one. Okay. Let me. Oh, see, I put in like a new mouse. And okay, but that's like, let me see if I can just. Okay. Oh, I'm highlighting. I don't know why I'm highlighting. Okay. Hello again. So I told my friend on the force what you figured out, and the lab did find blazes of trace. Wait, what? The brain fog is real. My apologies. I told my friend on the force what you figured out, and the lab did find traces of blood on the ruby studded cane that was up in the attic. It's pretty incredible that you managed to work that out. I'm sending a Cadence pin as a little thank you.
It's amazing that no police officers in the last 80 years have actually figured out that the murder weapon was, this thing, with, jewels, embedded in her skull.
Details.
I mean, you need to be able to decipher something really to, figure that kind of stuff out. I mean,
how about that?
Like, hey, these gems in her skull match the gems on this thing. I mean,
Details. By the way, Cicero, I'm really glad that owl, because that owl was cool.
Yeah, this is kind of like a Jack the Ripper case, just only going backwards, Oh my God, there is a person here. We're not quite sure if they're alive or not. And just like listing them as maybe a victim of murder.
Details.
We don't know they were murdered. They could have tripped and fell on their own shears.
They might have repeatedly shot themselves in 27 different places. I mean, it's an easy thing. All right. As impressive as their progress has been, it doesn't actually bring us any closer to determining the identity of Viola's killer. What a Debbie Downer. As far as the police are concerned, they knew when they found the body that this was a murder. Thank you. And the fact that Viola's mother owned a similar
cane.
cane.
A natural thing.
I mean, having her skull battered open, that happens to everybody, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's just fun and games, apparently.
Yeah. As far as the police are concerned, as far as the police are concerned, they knew when they found the body that this was a murder, and the fact that Viola's mother owned a similar cane doesn't mean she's necessarily a murderer. Granted. So it really could have been anyone. And
what do you mean a similar cane? It's literally you've got the bloody jewels in the missing jewels from the cane are embedded in her skull.
Details. You were just making leaps. So they don't feel like there are any significant leads, which is frustrating because I was really hoping they would finally get them to take some serious interest in the case again. I need this to get resolved quickly, now more than ever. I have received a letter from the board today informing me that they're planning to sell the theater. I'm not even surprised, honestly. The board has always hated how I run things. Rude. If it were up to them, I'd be staging the same jukebox musical for the next 10 years. But the truth is, despite my best efforts, the Cadence has been struggling for a while, and it's only gotten worse since I found Viola's body. See, now I would think that could be a selling point. Seriously. Just when I thought the media frenzy was finally dying down, someone leaked the news about the murder weapon, and ticket sales took another nosedive. In New York City, okay, this is the least reasonable thing so far for the entire case. Come on, the ticket sales would skyrocket.
Oh yeah.
We've had to cancel a bunch of events too because, as you imagine, people don't want to host improv night at a crime scene. In New York City, come on. It was bad enough when I thought I might have to let a couple of employees go, but we'll all be out of work if the board sells the theater. I can't let them do this. The board is supposed to.
I mean, how is it that the body was found, 80 years later? But that they knew back then, apparently, that there was a murder and, they knew all of these details back then before they even, actually did something like, search the crime scene for a body. I mean,
it's the least.
That's like 80 years, apparently.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or did they just find the body and just like, oh, there's a murder there, so just leave it there?
Oh, well, Group Kai is saying, I think
they'll come along and it's like a time capsule.
Griff Kai says, I think they thought she ran off. And just to me doing
why would that hit ticket sales?
Little bit of peeking around today, I think there are some reasons why. We're getting there. We'll get there. The board is supposed to lead kids through hard times, not destroy everything we've worked for generations to preserve. Not that I have any idea how to stop them. They had the votes to push this through.
Body.
Yeah. I can't afford to buy them out, but I have to find some way to fix this. I owe it to my dad and my grandparents and to everyone who has ever sat in the glow of those footlights and have seen what a special place the Cadence is. I know I'm biased, but I can't be the one to let that legacy down. For now, I've got to focus on the things I can control, like trying to solve Viola's murder. The good news is I found a lot of stuff to send you. You won't believe the kinds of things my grandparents saved. It looks like Ira hoarded all of the theater's business correspondence, and Evelyn Kittredge collected copies of scripts and programs and tickets and posters for every single production ever staged here. I guess people were just more meticulous record keepers back in the day. My grandfather inherited all of George Erickson's papers when he bought the Cadence too, and they're just as detailed. Who keeps decades worth of receipts anyway? By the looks of it, George may have been doing some, shall we say, creative bookkeeping. Not that I'm complaining because it works out great for us. In one of their boxes of junk, I even found a copy of Viola's original missing persons report from 1934, or part of it anyways. I still can't believe the slapdash, how slapdash the investigation into Viola's disappearance was at the time. I know standards for police work were different back then, but if they didn't even suspect that Viola might have been murdered, what else did they miss? Not that the police working the case now are exactly filling me with confidence either. You'd think
Yeah,
handing them the
they're
murder
letting a
weapon.
couple of random people on YouTube, traipsing all over the crime scene and, start picking things up. Oh, this could be a murder weapon. Here, look at this. It's waving in here.
How about that?
I mean, I'd have some complaints about the police right now.
You'd think handing them the murder weapon on a silver platter would help make them make actual progress on this case, but apparently not. If there's any hope of finding justice for Viola, I'm afraid it's down to me and you, or you and me. They said it properly. It's, grammar. It's a thing. If the police want definitive leads, then that's what we'll give them. Definitive leads from 80 years ago. Okay, I've been wondering what Michelle would do next if she were handling this case. And I feel like the best way to move forward is see if there's a suspect we can definitely rule out. All right, so that's our task for today, is to rule out a suspect. I'm really hoping
okay,
you say...
I can rule out one person right now.
Yeah?
Well, actually, no, I can rule out 3 people. Well, 4.
Okay. 4.
Julia didn't do it. I didn't do it. You didn't do it. And Viola didn't do it.
Are we sure? Yes, they said defensive wounds.
Yeah.
But if you can trip 3 times and fall on scissors 4 times, and it's a suicide, that could also... I don't think we can count her out yet.
The greater good. The greater good.
Hey, Tiffany's welcome. We're just finding out what the goal for
We're
today.
finding out how crap the police are in New York, apparently.
And knowing that a theater is about to shut down because a murder was found there. A murder was found. See, Raven did it. Wait, we're done. We're done. Raven did it. We're good now.
Yeah, apparently the police can't even establish, that this cane with jewels that are missing that match the,
I mean, it's just the one embedded in her skull.
In the skull, and the fact that there are jewels in the skull that match this. Yeah, they can't put that together. I mean,
Listen,
honestly, is Coded running the bloody department? Or
that name is not allowed here. This is a drama-free zone. That name is not allowed here. All right, so we need to. If there's a suspect, we can definitely rule out. I'm really hoping you'll say one of my grandparents is innocent this time around. Ideally, you'll be able to clear both of them before too long, because it would be great to know that the theater I'm trying to save wasn't, run by murderers. But at this point, I guess I should be suspicious.
I'm going to rule them out last, just to annoy you.
We'll see where we'll see where the evidence takes us.
Yeah, where the evidence is going to take me. It's going to take me to your grandfather's doorstep. That's where it's going to take me. Yeah, Dude. How about that? You like that, Julia? Huh?
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're having me match up these diamonds.
It was a ruby. It was a ruby.
Whatever it was.
It's a ruby cabochon.
These jewels.
These jewels. No, stop. All right. So, speaking of
these
which,
jewels be a hanging.
Michelle said I should switch up the login for my case folder regularly to keep things secure. And God knows I don't want the board snooping around. Well, obviously. I can't change the login credentials created for you to access virtual desktop, so that password is still Porter, but the new password for our Cadence case file is Louvre. The Louvre, oui, oui. When you figure out who's in the clear, send me a message through the email shortcut in the virtual desktop. Make your subject line clue this time and put the full name of the person you think is innocent in the body of your message. Send me some good news, would you? I could use it. All right. Okay. So.
Well, Julia, how about you change the password to my granddaddy did it? How about that?
Y'all. Y'all, how
like
do
that,
I
Julia?
How do I rein it back in, y'all? How do I do it? I need help, y'all. Fine. Fine.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this right now.
Are we okay? We're okay? All right, because there are... Okay, listen, I'm going to try to tech. We all know how good at this I am. We're going to try. Because one of the few things that I looked at was... Oh, good Lord. Come on now. What are you laughing at?
Just like my new name.
What'd you do? Oh, geez. Okay. Okay.
You like that, Julia?
All right.
You like that?
Okay. So I want... Wait. Where'd you go? Not you. Okay. So stop you. Ah, there we go. Wait. Yo. Wait. No, that's not right.
Wait, did you tech? Are you teching in the background?
I did. Oh my gosh, I did it. Shh, don't scare me away. All right, now let me see. See, I don't want you though. I'm going to have like 17 bazillion windows open. There you are. Hello, little one. Oh, wow, that was okay. And again, I'm highlighting and not doing the thing. Okay, so Hector Roland. Raven, that is absolutely the best reaction to me saying I'm going to try to tech. So this is August 17th. You guys can't see the date, but it is 1933.
Normally, every time Judy decides to tech, I'm just like, no, don't do it.
Valid. Very valid. Okay. And so this is just a few months before. Wait a minute.
It could be worse. It could be Alan tech.
No. This is a month and a year before, or a couple months in a year before she goes missing, or she dies, actually. Okay. Now you're just like a little too okay.
Who's missing? See, you're just a conspiracy theorist. That's what.
Before she dies. All right. If I zoom in, then it like you can't see it all. So okay. Mrs. Gain, how are we pronouncing last name? Gaina? That just dang it.
Gaina?
I think it is Gaina.
Wait, did you say Val? Gina?
No. First name not Val or Vag. No, just Gaina. Mrs. Vajayjay? I don't know. I don't.
Viola Gina. No.
Off the rails. Just off the rails. The mother. Was it Olga? I think it's Olga. My apologies for canceling our meeting on such late notice. I've been more than a bit overtaxed lately, and I completely forgot about our prior engagement on Christopher Street, capitalized, when I agreed to discuss wedding invitations with you this afternoon. I hope the assortment of fresh fruits and chocolates delivered by my driver, along with this note, will convey the depth of my remorse. I'm really looking forward to taking it.
Totally remorseful. Granddaddy did it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm really looking forward to taking up the role of your dutiful son-in-law. Well, okay, that's one way to put it. I'm nothing if not a talented performer, and I intend to play the part to perfection just as soon as the union between Viola and myself is made official next year.
Well, if he's sending her flowers and chocolates, I mean, I'm not entirely sure that Hector here is just planning on playing that particular role. I think he's been playing something else.
See, Maggie, that was what I was thinking. It just, see, the dutiful part is like, and playing the part to perfection is giving me the icks. It's giving me the icks. All right. Now that the date is set in stone, I'd like to thank you for all the work you put into bringing Viola and I together. With both of our hectic schedules to account for, it's a true miracle you were able to arrange all of those candlelight dinners, long walks down Fifth Avenue, and rambling countryside drives, not to mention all the effort you've already begun to put into planning the wedding itself. Who knew that one could order silver bells to be affixed to doves' feet like that? The effect when they fly up into the rafters as we kiss is going to be breathtaking. My publicity team looks downright lazy in comparison to you. All they've ever done was to tell the press where to point their cameras. Wow.
So
This just give me all the fifis. Just the cockles of my heart are just warm for this marriage.
So if they're that good at planning weddings, how about murders? Are you good at planning murders as well?
This is a thought. Speaking of news hawks, I hope you're finding yourself as gratified by the glowing press coverage as I've been. It's been tiring, to say the least, to be constantly referred to as the Broadway bachelor in the papers, as though my private life is more worthy of note than my career. What a relief it will be once I've settled down, and there's no more delightful girl to settle down with than your daughter, an admirable scene partner who I'm sure will be equally as pleasant a partner in life. Okay, so it's definitely a marriage based on love and mutual respect. I can see that. If Viola and I are able to keep the press's interest in our next production too, we stand a real chance at becoming the next Pickford and Fairbanks, with fewer public scandals, of course. Just imagine Viola and I cast opposite one another on stage and screen through the decades, our names up in lights, one right next to the other. It's everything I've ever wanted in a career. I'm sure she feels the same. Cordially, Hector Rowland. Wow. That is...
I kind of agree with Daytona on this one.
That absolutely could be, because especially back in the day,
Alan, where are you?
Beards all the time.
We need your skills here in figuring this one out.
I did really quickly. We figure out the murder weapon, and now we need to start pulling suspects off the list. Is what we need to do. It really does sound like it could be based on press.
Well, the CSI went on strike.
All right, let's see what else we can find.
I mean, if Julia's paying the bill, I'll tell her whoever it was.
All right, where was? Oh, there. Okay. What Griff Kai said, the way that Griff Kai labeled these, she labeled this one because she is an innocent. Quoted letter transcript. I had a little bit of a heartburn. It's fine. It's me. Okay, so you.
It was Viola Vajayjay or whatever her name was.
It's supposed to be Viola Vane, I think. But yeah. Okay.
Oh, I would say it's her husband was probably more vain than she was, but
especially because so they have a very like flowery written, handwritten who's he what? But let's
and
see.
He's sending flowers and chocolates to her mother and all this stuff.
Fresh fruit and chocolate. Get it right, buddy. Just saying.
Whatever.
All right. So here's the transcript, and dang it, I'm gonna
she's getting her some of that young actor.
Some of that sweet young stuff. Okay. All right. Now let me see if I can just kind of show you guys quickly. November 24th. Which is that just after she went missing? When did she go missing? She was last seen on November. No, see, this is a year before again, because it's 1934 that she went missing. So this is almost a year, like a year and just a number of weeks before she went missing.
So we got a letter to Voldemort.
See, can you guys see that some of these letters are jumbled? jumbled / replaced. Now, I will
it's like
say,
it's like something you'd find on Sims.
yeah. I think here's a clue for us is when vanity becomes elegance, the truth can emerge. I think that's our code or our key, excuse me. And I did see one other thing that she put up, that Griff Kai put up. Oh, let me do that. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Okay, hold on. Let me. I can figure this out. No, I can't. Everything just disappeared. All right, I'm gonna pull this down
You
just for a
checked
sec.
again, didn't you?
I know. We are absolutely going to start going into. No, I want to present. Stop. Share. Window. There we go. Can they make this any more difficult? Okay. Let me see if I can zoomy. Can I zoomy? Okay.
No idea. I can't see it.
But this is it. Oh, shoot. Mark, can you pull up the. Wait a minute. You can't see it because I'm not presenting it. I'm not. Listen. Judy teching. All right. So the letter that was in there. Okay. Let me. Oh, okay. I'm going to scroll. Oh, see, here's an E in the corner. Can you see the E in the corner?
And a B in the other corner.
In the other corner?
Yeah, and in the opposite corner, bottom left.
Oh, because now I can't find it. Oh, a V. Okay. Oh, Griff Kai, do we need to? I see it's been folded. Are we going to have to fold it? Because that's something only you can do then, since you're the one with the actual stuff. Because when elegance goes to whatever it said, I wonder if the leaves and stuff are going to create a letter when you fold it, or something like that.
It could create like a pair of boobs.
Nope, she says I checked. Okay. Hey, darling. So bad at this. He could probably give me lessons. Okay. So let me stop that. Let me get that thing back up. Okay. So I'm going to zoom out just a skosh. Okay. So when vanity becomes elegance, the truth can emerge. Don't go run off down dead end rabbits. Listen, that's all I'm good at. You know what I mean? That's all I'm good at. I did write down all of the little all the little cryptogram kind of thingies. There's so much stuff that I'm not Griff Kai. Yeah, I think it's E equals V or V equals E. All right. So that I can get behind on. All right. So let me present that. Let me get this onto the stage. I freaking did it again. Nope, not you. V equals V. Okay. No, I don't want you. I want the other one. Where'd you go? Yeah, I'm
V equals E.
Okay. So if I tell you what, I'm not that bad at cryptograms when it's an easy substitution like this. So any V that I have written down on here, I'm going to substitute an E for, because some of the words are like one letter. I know that has to be a vowel. 2 letters or like 2 letters back to back. You know, it can only be like a double O, a double E, things like that. Not bad at that. That I think I can get. So, Mark, can you present possibly, maybe, let me pull that down. Can you start going through some of the other pieces of evidence that Griff Kai put loaded up today? Do you think you could do that?
In the Discord.
Yeah. So V equals E. I'm just going to be mumbling to myself a lot. Eat Viola. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do it in pencil in case I mess up, but I can also read my stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. We also have repeated words, so this hopefully won't go too badly. Oh, I think I have.
So
this.
how far have we got here? We've done
If you look,
we've done the code of that, haven't we?
If you look at, okay, so the enamel pin is funky looking. That's brand new. So the police report, the stage whisper article, ledger transcript, that is, and the delivery slip transcript is short. Do you need me to do anything? Holler if you need me to do anything. Otherwise, I am furiously replacing V's with E's. I feel like I'm back in school.
Why does it do that to me? I just want to open the damn thing.
Mark is having trouble teching too. I think Matt has a valid point. Mark could be the killer. Yeah.
That sounds like something a killer would say.
The cipher doc shows the @bash cipher with the chart already written on it. Well, that's cheating. That's cheating.
The what?
The @bash cipher. I have no idea what an @bash cipher is. I'm just saying. I'm reading what Griff Kai.
I have no idea. I can't.
Y'all are happy to, poke around in there, and if we're missing something obvious, oh, please let us all figure it out. Oh, I just heard the food go into Coco's bowl. She's gonna be very happy running in here.
Yeah, there's your cipher.
Oh. Mapped onto itself backwards. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, is somebody happy? Did somebody just get a belly full? Not Progeny, but Progeny. Hi, Progeny.
Hello.
You hear pretty lights outside? You hear lights, Matt? I haven't actually. Hi, Becca. Was Viola the one who was supposed to get married? Epiphanies, yes. Viola was one who was supposed to get married. And the rest of the letter that I'm trying to decode right now talks about 2 women being pregnant.
Oh.
So.
Fun times.
And no one is married yet that I'm aware of.
Fun times.
All right. Oh, I bet that's a see you soon. Ooh, I betcha. Just from how that little bit looks at the end there, I bet you that's a see you soon. Oh, emergency vehicles in the neighborhood. Okay, then you can hear the lights that way. that actually makes a lot of sense. Cherries equal pretty lights. Yes, they do. All right, so A is Z. Do I have any Z's?
They're right there. Right there. Right there. You're right there. By the way, there's one right there.
We have a word in our household. It is helpful. It's helpful, but without the L. What she just demonstrated for you is being helpful, because that was not helpful.
Mhm.
By the way, it's right there.
The writer mentioned that the truth will emerge when vanity becomes elegance. The capitalized letters in that phrase may suggest something about the cipher method used here. I think we did figure that part out. So Z's are A's.
Are ACs?
Yes, they actually are.
Oh, fun.
You finding anything else that you want to stick up there, Mark? Because this is going to take me a little while to chug through. It's not that tough. It just is going to take some time. You want to put something else up?
I can try.
Music, anybody?
Hmm?
Music. Elevator music.
Oh, I could. If you want me to play Goldie's beautiful song again, just let me know.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh,
Should I be worried?
it was very sweet.
Oh, look what I just found, Mother.
No, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
Back away from the pickle.
I think James K would approve of it.
Sorry, just downloading and uploading everything.
Is James K in the chat?
Cethale, they can't be playing Christmas music already. It's not even Halloween. You can't.
What? No.
There must be a law that Christmas music cannot. Christmas music in July, if you're having a sale, or it has to at least be after Halloween. That's just no.
Transient. Police report.
This is exciting, isn't it, guys? This is really thrilling.
So exciting. Let me put on the elevator.
I'm
music.
teching live.
It better not be copyright.
It's not. It's just elevator music.
Okay, wait, hold up. That might actually be a crime against humanity, Cethale. I'm not sure.
What? Why would someone do that?
That might be a crime against humanity. It's
Crime
just
against humanity.
seriously. I think
Hi.
that ship has sailed.
How do you define behave? Because I could define it differently.
Oh, giving the dog. Oh, Becca, I wish I was like talented like that. I am not at all. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. My father-in-law was like he was a vocational pastor for a while until he was able to get to seminary, but he was in retail for a good chunk of time before seminary, and that was hard.
Hi, Lisa.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
there's the,
Mark. What
delivery.
is all that?
It's the delivery slip transcript.
A wild Coco just ran in. Hi, baby. What's going on? Let's see if we can get you up. Because she is big enough now where there's no way I can pick her up. Mav, you are not helping, sir.
Huh? What did he say?
Nothing.
Yellow, doing like okay.
Sir, you are law enforcement. She is 16 and you know what a 16-year-old can do. No.
Yes, I know.
No. Here, Coco.
I'm already thinking of things.
Come here. Oh. Come here. Did she hop up just like come here.
I'm not. Girl.
We do get on her to not jump up, except when we need to. Except when she needs to. Yes. She's becoming like Tigger, where she's just bouncing like straight up. Her vertical jump is a little scary.
Yeah, it's very, very tall, higher than mine. Go. Okay.
All right. So what is? Oh, it's got the grid on the bottom. Freaking grid on the bottom.
You're the one with the paper.
And Griff Kai, that's the 3x3 grid is the one that I could not figure out how they got what they got. All right. Rudy? Wait a minute. Rolf. Was it Rolf? What was Hector's name?
Wookie. So like Wookie.
Ruth. Wait a minute. Is that Ruth? Oh, excuse me. Oh, Ruth is getting named in here. Just so you know. In the cryptogram note, Ruth is getting named.
Sounds like something a killer would say. I know everybody was blaming me, but Judy could be the killer. I mean, the body was only found recently. I mean,
prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
Mother.
That'd be a hell of a grift, though, wouldn't it? Murder somebody and then get paid to investigate the murder and pin it on somebody else.
I mean, wow. Okay. We are definitely getting, let's see. Every. Never been cast. Should never have been cast in duo. Okay. We're making progress. I'm sorry. This is not exciting at all. All right, so next time if there's another one like this, I may do it offline just to move things along a little quicker. So talk amongst yourselves. By the way, the shooting at Mar-a-Lago, I have heard two different reports, both may be true. One that two people were shooting at each other in an area just off of Mar-a-Lago, in a high crime area. And then the officials have come out and said that there was a guy hiding in the bushes with a long gun. Can we agree that violence does not have a place in our political system? I don't care who you want to vote for. Doesn't matter that everyone vote, but don't take out the other guy with a gun, please. Just can we not do that? Is a bad Michael Myers impression. Oh, all right.
Make sure you vote too. Vote.
Vote, dude. Vote.
No, mother, no.
What? What?
No.
What?
Mother, I will hit the pickle.
But no,
But
no pickle.
What Mav
Keep your
said,
keep your
YOLO.
paws off my pickle. Wait,
don't have
wait.
paws.
That sounds bad.
Judy in a pickle, everybody.
Do not clip that. Nobody clip that. Don't
Oh,
do
let
it.
me do that.
Stop it.
That's
Wait,
already
there's
got
a
quick.
clipper. Oh, there's a clipper. Okay, Mother. Who said they don't have paws? They have hands. I think the people need to be graced with the amazing sound of the pickle.
You don't want the pickle, right? You do not want the pickle.
It's an amazing sound that you need to experience in your lifetime. It moves you. It's a masterpiece.
Chat, tell her just how much you don't want to hear the pickle. The yodeling pickle.
Mav said YOLO. Yep. Hi, James K.
James, don't you dare.
All right, too late.
Don't you dare. Okay, now who are you? Mother has her life all planned out, which she is not happy about. And Epiphanies, that's I've heard things along that line. Yep, Griff Kai. Here's, I believe, how they found the shooter was somebody snapped a picture of the license plate and they put that on Florida's license plate tracking service. So whenever it passed by a camera connected, with their system, it was flagged. You're not going to get away with stuff like this anymore.
I already do, Griff Kai.
Wait, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
she really does. There's another. Okay, so that has the key on the bottom, the cipher on the bottom. I'm gonna wait on that one because, dang, is there's another letter or something that you can pull up? I'm making him work for it.
You have to
Wait, phrasing.
Mother.
Dang it!
Mother.
Dang it! I just
Somebody clip that.
no. Yeah,
I'm
they
here to cause chaos.
shut 95 down. Just the major, the 95 Interstate 95 is the major north-south interstate on the entire west or entire east coast.
Oh, we've seen the Hector letter already. Seen the Julia letter.
If you go down a little bit. Yeah, Hector's the fiance. Okay. Hector chose matching outfits. Daytona. I'm coming around to your way of thinking, my dear friend.
Definitely on something.
Yeah, that stage direction, like Griff Kai said, that's homework for everybody.
So we got
I do not know if
police
I
report or
the police report I think is long, but I think it's got good nuggets in it.
I should hope there are some nuggets in this. Jesus Christ.
All right, so you do have homework. Not only do you have to click the like button,
Subject
but then
Victoria
you also
Gina.
have to solve it. Wait, what?
Mother, I thought that was your job. With Bart.
I'm not even joking. Vagina.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, you will absolutely be graded, and bribes for the teacher are fully accepted.
And also bribes for the TA as well.
Oh, you're the TA now?
I will always music
See,
sound.
right. Look at this now, right. See, right there up at the top. Vagina.
Yep. It's okay. Daytona it'll be graded on a curve with bribes. You should do fine, hon. All right. Can you start going through some of that stuff? Oh my gosh, this is taking a while.
Hang on, I'm just changing my name to Vagina.
Coco is now eating it.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't.
Coco has discovered if she gets like just a little corner eaten on some toy now,
It's gone.
in like half an hour, 45 minutes, it is in pieces everywhere now. So she is. It is.
Over here.
Unique.
Raven Star says that Panthers don't do homework, we eat it.
Excuse now.
Wait, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You changed your name on the share screen, not on your. There it is. There it is. All right. All righty then. You want to like paw through some of that and see if any of it is worthwhile, what you can pull out?
Yeah, Lord. This is all good China.
Can I tell you something weird that is happening with me? I mean, we overshare anyway. Just since the whole COVID thing. It's like I have a little man with a flashlight in my left eye. I'm sure it's a floater in there or something like that. But every once in a while, enough light enters the eye and bounces off that sucker that it's like I have a little man in my eyeball with a flashlight. It is annoying. Yes, I'm going to see the optometrist about it, but it is annoying. I just see this little flash. Like, this is supposed to be a family freaking friendly show. Seriously, Sue Bear, you keep us on track now. All right.
Vagina. All right, so what have the police got to say about vagina? Apparently she's a subject. Actually, to be honest, vagina is one of my favorite subjects as well, so I'm not gonna lie.
As well as boobs.
Oh my god. Do you want me to actually read this out?
I mean, I'm gonna be a hot minute still on this sucker. Once I flip the page, then I'm almost done. I'm toward the bottom, but I am still.
I'll just wait then. I'll just go through and see if I can find any.
Oh, great! No pressure on me. It's fine. It's fine. You saw rainbow string.
I'll find some funny things.
I think I want some meds like that. Dang. It is not a little man in a boat, though, Petey.
I think the commanding officer's favorite subject might also be vagina.
What the heck was that?
Something fell over there.
Okay, then. It's fine. It's just everything is falling apart. It's fine, including me. It's fine. We're fine. It's good. We're fine. Hi, Coco, who's underneath the desk now.
Yeah, Mrs. Olga Gina is the OG Gina.
The OG. Right.
Wait, after telephoning several acquaintances? Jesus, how many people had telephones in 1934? Apparently, bloody all of them.
Mother.
I don't control my chat.
Mother.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
Mm-hmm. I will hit the pickle.
No. Pickle.
No pickles.
Oh, contracts. Contracts are coming into play.
Upon arriving at Mrs. Gina's apartment.
Well, it is all about the arrival now, isn't it?
So basically, we're trying to locate the missing vagina.
Hate it when that goes missing. You know what I mean? When she goes missing. I mean, what?
There's so many
what?
jokes you can. There's so many jokes that you can make about trying to find, bits of vagina. Oh my god.
All right, who all is pregnant? Because I have a feeling we're getting a couple people pregnant up in here. I mean, phrasing, a couple people are pregnant, I think.
I mean, yeah, there are.
That's like 3.
I may very well be pregnant. Not gonna lie. Excuses, Lemon. I honestly thought that said Mrs. Gina was mortified.
I would be mortified too. PDD.
I'd be bloody mortified with a name like that. Jesus.
You might actually be our prime suspect number 1, sir. Just saying. Ruth Erickson just recently had a baby, huh? Well, that's gonna make for some hormonal shifts.
Oh, fun time.
Yeah, I mean,
Another reason why not to have kids.
I wonder who the father was. Maybe, yeah. Maybe Vagina's husband is focusing on more than one vagina at the same time.
What the heck is happening? Mark!
She's not hearing you, Mark, but she is reading the chat, and she is making some suppositions.
Objection, Raven. Cylons can absolutely get pregnant. They just need love to do it.
Or
A
Cylons.
Cylon? Do you know what a Cylon is?
No.
By your command.
That's based on it.
Getting 8 pregnant in the vagina. God, this stream's gone so downhill.
Wait, is Lisa in the chat? Lisa's in the chat, isn't she? Sorry.
Yeah.
She's a defiler of side chat. But she
I do
says
have
she just makes them more interesting.
She does.
Well, no, I don't have a one-track mind. The only problem is that my squirrels have a one-track mind, and all of these squirrels just seem to lead back to the same place,
Squirrel.
which is usually a dark, deprived place.
Lisa said yes.
Yes. Progeny should absolutely be introduced to Cylons.
There's so much TV that she doesn't either want to watch or have time to watch right now. Because somebody has a position in the robotics club.
This is 21 years robotics, then she'll love Cylons, then, won't she?
I mean,
I do
an
think
argument
like
can certainly be made.
James Callis is a bloody good actor.
Okay, but here's fracking is definitely a good, and so is Feck. I mean, here's the question though.
And Feldercup.
Does she watch the original from my childhood, or does she watch the more recent one?
Oh no, I'm scared.
Because like
The more recent one is far more entertaining.
Is it? Do you
But
guys
the
agree
original
with
one,
Mark?
1978. The one from 1978 is a good series. when you go to the one from 1980, that's when it really starts to go downhill, and you can tell that there was not much funding for that one.
Yeah, you almost start to
it
see
was bad.
the black tape holding up the sets at that point.
But no, the reimagined series is definitely it's on the must watch.
But didn't they just like, if anybody ticked him off, they just made him a Cylon?
What, in terms of the writers or in terms of?
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue. Do you know, so many people are like, oh, women would not put up with Starbuck being the original Starbuck these days. I'm just like, no, actually, they would, because Dirk Benedict wasn't, his version of Starbuck wasn't like an arsehole or anything.
Right.
He was, I still need to get Witch into Galactica. She did watch some of it, but not with me.
Wait, Witch has never seen Battlestar Galactica? All right.
She's seen some of it. I don't know how much she's actually seen, but
Dirk Benedict was a cutie
really.
pie. He really was.
He was like a sort of lovable rogue, really, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He wasn't like the womanizing James Bond type of.
Yeah. All right, almost done. Almost. I've like 5 more words.
But Katie Sackhoff, she really,
I like her.
She played that bloody role brilliantly.
Did she? Coco wants to do what?
Say hi.
She wants to say hi. Does that mean she's going to attack me?
Yeah.
I was not too young for Battlestar. Coco.
Also,
I was. I mean, I was born well after it came out, but
no.
I was very much a
Come here.
fan.
Coco. Oh. Here. Coco. Hi. Come here. Hi, babies.
See, you could
Hi,
barely see her.
babies.
Come on. Oh,
They're not from Land of the Lost. What were the things? Cyrax. What were the things from Land of the Lost? Cyrax is a different kind of monster.
Yeah.
Griff, Kai, help me out. Sleestack. That's what. See, Sleestack. Why did I think it started with an H? Because I am old and my brain is running all together. That is why. I'm gonna get you her. Yes.
I did used to watch Knight Rider actually, many star dates ago.
It was cool at one point. I mean, David Hasselhoff's hair was otherworldly, I'm gonna say. Yeah, Kit. I mean, Kit was cool back then, and now Kit would, like, if Kit existed today, Kit would kind of be old school now. There's not much to what Kit has in it.
Baywatch. Boobs. Boobs before I was even really into boobs. I mean,
was there a time?
Yeah, there was like 2 weeks when I was like 3.
There you go. That's what I thought.
It was a time when I was into trains.
how's it going?
Meet in my dressing room. Oh, three more words. Okay. I know. I'm sorry, guys. This is not, continue to talk about fun stuff you watched. Actually, my first crush wasn't the Hoff. It might have been a Dirk Benedict. It might have been. It might have been. Oh, Becca, one dog, one. Oh my gosh, I can't speak the wordy bits. I'm glad you are making progress, Becca. All right.
Charlie Chaplin. Who's that?
All right, Mav. Prodigy just says, Charlie Chaplin, who's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have failed. I have failed.
She
As a
doesn't know
mother?
who Charlie Chaplin is.
Just in some ways.
Oh, look out, Griff Kai. Look out, Mav. Griff Kai's gonna ban you. Look out.
Oh.
Dude. Dude.
Do I?
Dude.
Should I look him up?
Yes, you absolutely should.
Charlie Chaplin?
Uh-huh. The Little Tramp.
It's kind of weird. His mustache.
Yeah, imagine a certain dictator from the 1930s and 1940s, just actually funny.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
That's him, right?
Although, to be fair, I
You
would
were looking
have
at the
actually
right-
laughed my backside off if I saw a video of Hitler falling over him.
All right. The Thale, I feel like I was just reading one. All right, let's.
Yeah, so Thel, we're looking into the disappearance of vagina.
Hate it when it disappears.
I nearly said we're looking into vagina.
I'm gonna read the transcription of the letter, and then I think we may call it for the night.
Like the big
Two-parter. Just like the last season of the reimagined Battlestar Galactica.
Okay. So this is a year and just like a week or two before her death. And this is the letter in crypto. Let me see how well I can do
Sounds
this
like
here.
a Battlestar Galactica villain.
Oh, I know. Okay, so the at the top is darling. I'm taking precautions in case mother finds this letter, which is why a few phrases might seem a bit backwards to you. If you find yourself at a loss, look to the gift I embroidered you for guidance. When vanity becomes
I
excellence.
love Romo Lampkin. He's hilarious. Sorry.
What?
Squirrel.
Okay. The truth can emerge. The walls and Cadence tend to have ears, so I don't feel secure asking you this in person. But I was wondering if Ruth has said anything to you about me lately. She pulled me aside earlier today and told me in no uncertain terms that she wished I had never been cast in duo. I asked her what she meant, but she just said I should be ashamed of myself and stormed away. I genuinely have no idea what that was about. Have I done something to offend her? Is the stress of her pregnancy making itself manifest? So Ruth is pregnant as well. Okay. This is the worst possible time for me to have made an enemy. It's simply too much. With the show, the press, and the wedding to contend with, I barely have any time to breathe. I can count on one hand the number of times I felt neither hungry nor tired nor miserable over the past few months. And during every single one of them, I've been with you. And during every single one of them, I've been with you. Okay. There's no sign of any real reprieve on the horizon, though. Mother has my life plan down to the matching outfits I'm wearing with Hector. She's not writing this to Hector. Darling is not Hector. Daytona. Down to the matching outfits Where was I? Down to the matching outfits I'm wearing with Hector. Oh, wait a minute. No. I just jumped. Mother has my life planned down to the matching outfits I'm wearing with Hector. No, I didn't jump. She would have said with you if she was writing to Hector, right?
Mhm.
Hector is her fiance, the co-star. So Darling is not Hector. Okay, that's going to be noisy.
I'm not gonna speak.
Hector is the fiance / co-star. So the dutiful son-in-law.
So Vagina is sharing with somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. So Daytona called this one a little while back, I'm afraid. At least that they are not together. But she's talking about the wedding. She knows she's getting okay. So the matching outfits I'm wearing with Hector to our hypothetical film premieres in 38, which is 5 years from now. 5 years from the writing of this letter. It's a selfish thing to complain about, I know, but I can't stop thinking about what you said the other day about being able to step back and see the big picture. It made me realize that I've spent my entire life like a carriage horse fitted with blinders. I've never seen anything but the path I'm being driven down. I can't go on like this forever. I need to get out of this city, but my contract and my engagement makes that impossible. Thank you for being such a good confidant over these past few months. You've made me realize how good it can feel to make a choice of my own every now and then. I've asked, who's this? I've asked Hector to go over reception plans with Mother at 6:00 tomorrow. We can meet in my dressing room while they're busy. See you soon, Viola. We're just adding people onto the list.
Yeah.
Because this is
Just for the record, she wasn't doing anything with me.
All right.
I've never done anything untoward with an 80-year-old corpse.
That you're willing to admit to on a live stream. It's fine, Mark.
Mhm.
Look, we don't kink shame here. Okay. So no, James, we haven't. I have a feeling that other cipher is gonna help along with that. I will definitely try to put some time in this week to see about if I can figure that cipher out, because boy, did I fail miserably last time. But we know now that Viola was probably a beard for Hector, probably okay with it, at least for now. And, but starting to feel the pressure of it all, starting to feel the pressure of her life being planned out for the next 5 years. And she had a confidant. So, confidant that she called Darling. All right. So, guys, I got a question for you. Do Sundays or Thursdays work better for people? Because either one works okay for me. But I want a time when like people who want to just a drama-free space can meet and have some fun stuff. Because if you want drama, there are plenty of other spots for that right now. Oh my gosh, stuff is popping off.
Oh God, is.
I just, yeah. It's, just sigh. Let's sigh. All right. You know what? Feel free to think about it. Knock around some ideas. Sathale, Sundays are better for you. All right. You leave a comment too. And we'll get Mark, Raven, Sue Bear, Daytona. Y'all leave me a comment or something. And if Sundays are better, I'm good with Sundays. If Mark is good for Sundays, because
yeah,
teching. You could use drama free on Sundays. It's a good way to start the week. Just kind of come together with friends, have some giggles, and start the week off well.
Vaginas
and someone needs to get the little man out of my eyeball, please, or at least let the batteries run down in the flashlight because it's very distracting. Thank you. Yes, please, just pluck it right back. All right, all right. Well, I have some homework to do this week because oh my gosh, those ciphers. The grid one, I think may be the death of me. It might be the death of me. It might. We'll see.
I still can't figure out how they got that from.
I know, right?
I tried it both ways and it was just gobbledygook both times. It's
no.
Why are you buzzing high still?
Mother.
Mav. No.
And Judy's gone the color of her top.
Is that an actual sculpture? Or is it a because it wouldn't surprise me if it were an actual one.
Oh god.
Coco is like looking up at me like, are you okay? Okay. Oh my gosh.
So things are also good for me.
Yes. Oh god, aubergine? Is that the fancy way of saying eggplant? Aubergine. Because we are nothing but pretentious here. All right, guys. This is actually the longest, an hour and a half. This is the longest I have been vertical since getting sick. I am ecstatic. I got like half a workout in yesterday, and that I was ecstatic over because it's been a hot minute. But thank you guys. Feel free to dig in and see all the stuff that Griff Kai has in there because I am not going to be able to find this all. It is not going to make a good cohesive stream. It will be a lot of people talking about Battlestar Galactica. and Mark really stepped up to help. Absolutely. So thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I did practically everything. Yeah. No.
AKA Rolo. Oh my gosh, I forgot Rolo. I forgot the names from the early one, man.
I'm good at ask.
All right, guys. I will see you around. I'll be in chats and stuff like that. I'll see you all later. Take care.
Later.
Bye.